Hello there, welcome to Saberduel Gaming, where we always take the high ground. And welcome to Saberduel Wrestling on WWE2K25, episode 40, Elimination Chamber. Quick audio test there. This is our own special little wrestling company online. We put together our own little roster and our own events. And this one is an Elimination Chamber special, which means we've got a big card lined up for you. Most of them will just take place in our normal elimination and our normal Saberduel Wrestling arena, but the Elimination Chamber matches by default have to be in the Elimination Chamber arena. So we'll have it's almost like we're being broadcast across two different arenas for this event. And we are starting with the Women's Elimination Chamber. This match, basically, whoever wins this match will be in the Women's World Title match at YouTube Mania, the night of Wrestlemania, live here on this channel. I am playing as Rhea Ripley. She is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions alongside Chyna. The rest of the matches we will have tonight I'll read through whilst we have our entrances. The Men's Elimination Chamber to see who will challenge the Men's Saberduel Wrestling Champion at YouTube Mania will be Triple H versus Hulk Hogan versus CM Punk versus Finn Balor versus Jey Uso versus Abyss. We will have the one-on-one dream match between Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. The Halloween Havoc title on the line in a no disqualification match. Braun Strowman defending against the Judgment Day's Damian Priest. The Saberduel Wrestling Tag Team titles will be defended. The New Age Outlaws defending against the Judgment Day. The Saberduel Wrestling Women's title will be on the line in a champion versus champion match as Chyna challenges Charlotte. The international title will be on the line. British Bulldog versus the challenger, Shawn Michaels. And our main event is one of the biggest matches ever. The Rock versus Stone Cold, who fought many times at WrestleMania. We will see them fight for the Saberduel Wrestling Championship, currently held by The Rock. All of these first four women making their way to the ring now will start the night inside the pods. The last two down will be the ones that start the fight. We'll have that disadvantage. We're also going to talk a little bit about Elimination Chamber coming up this weekend. But we'll wait a little bit further into the stream for that. Magnificent, says this early. I know. Well, normally it's about 9:30 my time. It's 10:10 my time. So I have started a bit late, but I did think I was going to start it later. So it's not worked out too bad. But it's good to have you here, Magnificent. Glad you made the stream. M's aplenty. Yum. Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton, Stephanie Vaquer, all in the pods already. Oh, don't you start as well, Muppet Features. You hitting me with the M's as well. We've got Trish Stratus there as well in the pod. Magnificent says, I think CM Punk is winning against Finn. I think that's a high possibility. I think that's the most likely outcome. There is one possibility, though, is that Finn could win by disqualification. Like, literally because I think there's going to be a thing between him and the Judgment Day, and I could totally see them getting him the win, but by disqualification or something. Muppet Features says, though they were the least Scouse aims I've heard from you, I think. Oh, it's good to know. It's hard when I'm faking it. When I'm pretending to be Scouse, it's hard to actually sound Scouse. So Stephanie McMahon is starting the fight. Interesting. Which means her opponent to start the fight is going to be Asuka. Who is still, by the way, the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. She won that when we did the Money in the Bank special, like early last year. She has not cashed in. I have got cash-ins switched on. Thank you for the like, Magnificent. Much appreciated. She leaves the Money in the Bank briefcase there. It will serve her no function in the chamber. That would be a cool cash-in, by the way, is if someone was in the Elimination Chamber and it was for, like, one of the titles, but, like, one of the people in the chamber was, say, like, the United States champion or NXT champion, and then that person cashed in on the NXT title midway through the chamber. That'd be quite cool. Okay, well, I'm not in this fight yet. I'm Rhea Ripley, so I'll be waiting on the outside. So remember, Elimination Chamber, every 2 minutes someone will come in from one of the pods. Every single person must be pinned, or all of the other 5 opponents must be pinned for you to win. You don't have to pin them, but once they are pinned or submitted, they are eliminated from the match. Stephanie taking Asuka to town here. She's actually putting up a good fight for herself. Magnificent says, I'm doing an Elimination Chamber. The contents are Ghostface, Peter Griffin, SpongeBob, Spider-Man, Red Tornado, and Red... That sounds random as all hell, dude. I'm assuming they're characters you've downloaded or made yourself. I'm pretty sure they ain't in the game. I wonder if we'll get another Stephanie McMahon match at any point. I mean, she's never had an official retirement. Not saying I desperately like it, but... And that's for the NXT Championship, apparently. She is not going to make it from there. Oh, she nearly did. What the hell was that? Okay, one of these pods is opening. Stephanie Vaquia coming in to the fight now. So YouTube Mania is our well, it's certainly my longest stream of the year every year. It is my big Wrestlemania event. And the winner of this will be the person that challenges the women's champion on that night. Now, whoever the women's champion is can vary. Currently, the women's champion is Charlotte Flair. Tonight, she will defend it against Chyna. There will be eventually a cut-off point where we say, from this point on, the championship won't be defended to make sure we know what the matches are. But just because someone wins, this doesn't mean they know who their opponent will be. You'll notice in this as well that no one breaks up pinfalls because they all want everyone else to be eliminated. No one's going to deliberately break up a pinfall or come to your rescue like in a tag match or a triple threat match. Asuka does have a special saved up there. Stephanie Bakir taking out the neck of Asuka. Well, do you mean in this match or at Elimination Chamber in real life? Magnificent. Oh, what a leap over the top rope there. In this match, I am playing as Rhea Ripley. So that is my aim, is for Rhea Ripley to win. Trish Stratus in next. Trish Stratus with the suplex. Stephanie McMahon. Oh, mounting and beating down on Trish Stratus. They did have a bit of a rivalry back in there. Oh, Stephanie McMahon's head just bounced off the pod there. And got suplexed onto the steel grid part. No one's been eliminated yet, by the way. Everyone's still in this. And look at Asuka climbing up on the cage. Oh, and a splash onto Stephanie. And the other two are climbing up the cage over the other side. Oh, and Trish with the landing. She going to go for a pin? Stephanie Bakir. 1, 2, 3. Stephanie Bakir is eliminated by Trish Stratus. After that fantastic splash off the side of the cage. Chick kick by Trish Stratus now onto Asuka. Trish Stratus now going for Stephanie. Rakes the eyes. And a kick. Target. Oh, I thought she was targeting the arm there, but... Oh! Stephanie with a counter. Who's coming out next? Asuka with the strikes. Is it me or Tiffy? Oh, it's Tiffy. Rhea Ripley's going to be the last one in then. Stephanie has Asuka. Oh, Asuka kicked out. I think that was partly due to how long she had a pin for. And Stephanie going up top. Turns with the big splash off the cage. 1, 2. Oh, it's a kick out again. Got This Is Awesome chance here. DDT on the outside. Stephanie hooking the leg again. 1, 2. Kick out again. They're all going for this splash off the cage here. They're just taking it in turns to go for that. 1, 2. Oh, and Trish kicks out as well. Now Asuka's going for it again. Oh, this. Oh, did it miss? Did it connect? It's hard to tell. Where is Tiffany Stratton going? She climbed up onto the pod. Now Tiffany's going outside. Hurricane Rana by Trish. Magnificent says he's going to see Scream 7 tonight. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to going and seeing that myself, so no spoilers. Hello, Nathan. I am Rhea Ripley, so I'm just waiting to come in. But glad that you could make it here, dude. Rhea Ripley is just desperate to get in. Oh, looks like someone's busted open. I think Stephanie has submitted. And now Rhea Ripley stepping into the fray. The other three are... Oh, well, I'll start with Asuka, shall I? Tiffany going for the big splash off the side, which they all seem to be... They're desperately going for that, by the way. Asuka slammed down. I will stick with Target and Asuka right now. She's hurt. She's been in it from the start. Go away, Trish. I was just about to pin Asuka. Oh, well, she might not have come to Asuka's rescue deliberately, but I think she has accidentally. Oh, Rhea Ripley has her against the pod now, slams her face first into it. Oh, Trish with the counter. Takes me leg from behind. Just about managed that kick out there. Currently, Tiffany's down. Oh. Trying to get someone close enough to the ropes that I can... Oh, big body slam. Going up to the top. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Where's Rhea going? Big splash all the way up from the top. Rhea should have Asuka dead now. That was awesome. Oh, big splash down. Throws her from the top. One. Oh, it's a kick out. Tiffany still in this fight. And Trish Stratus still targeting me for some reason. I mean, I am probably the least vulnerable one in the ring. Oh, well, I'm going to let her go for that. No. Stop chopping me, Trish. Oh. Rip Tide straight into the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And now it's Tiffany Stratton versus Rhea Ripley. Another Riptide. Will this be enough? Straight into the pin. 1, 2. Kick out. Impressive by Tiffany Stratton. Stays alive. Now, very top superplex. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley will be in the women's title match at YouTube Mania. And what makes that interesting is her current tag team partner and fellow women's tag team champion, Chyna, is actually challenging for that title here tonight. And we started with a 4.5-star match. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, let's have a look. What other matches have we got that we can move on to? Well, let's go on to the tag. We're going to go for the tag team titles. We'll go for the tag team titles. The rest of these, we will stick with our Saberduel Wrestling Arena. The tag team champions, the New Age Outlaws. Against the Judgment Day. And it's actually Dirty Dom and JD that will be challenging. And this will be for the Saberduel Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Remember, it was the Judgment Day, a different variation of, that the New Age Outlaws beat to become the champions.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. You damn right.
I think I actually had that Road Dogg t-shirt. I actually had a different Mr. Ass t-shirt as well. If it was DX related, I had it. In fact, I've still got some of my DX t-shirts.
Hits me, hits that D-O-double-G. Cut the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you the Road Dogg, Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaw.
I wish they'd added a feature to this that when they were the champions, they actually did their tag team champions of the world bit to their speech. Because that was iconic. That was a big part of it. You wanted them to be the champions just so they could do it. Or if they were challenging, they would say, "You're soon to be tag team champions of the world." Yeah, they should do that. Well, the Judgment Day have a chance for some success here tonight. They are challenging for the tag team titles. Finn Balor is in the chamber tonight. Damian Priest is challenging for the Halloween Havoc title. And I believe on next week's stream, if it's not next week, it'll be, yeah, it is next week. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez will be seeing if they can get another opportunity at the tag titles. They've just got to overcome the unholy union first. Well, this is their chance to get some gold back for the Judgment Day. But the New Age Outlaws are not going to want to let that happen. Gonna have to start work on designing the YouTube Mania arena. I haven't officially told people what the theme for YouTube Mania is this year. Some of the content on the Saberduel wrestling streams is giving a bit of a hint, a bit of a clue towards it, but I haven't said what it will be yet. The arena, when designed, will probably give a bit of a clue more to it. So maybe in the next few weeks we will see that. Okay. Apparently, Magnificent Logo's own Elimination Chamber match that he's playing, Red X, is apparently the new NXT champion. Sounds cool. Zagrande Zane says, those titles look really nice, dude. Thank you. I've got, I basically make, because I've got quite a few different title belts for my different, for the different titles, the different championships and divisions. The vast majority of them are one particular design and then modified slightly. The only one that's definitely looks completely different is the Halloween Havoc one. The Halloween Havoc title has got like a skull and stuff on it. Also, the belts, the side plates I put on them are WCW, ECW, WWE, and NXT to sort of represent the different companies. But on the Halloween Havoc belt, whoa, I'm getting a bit of a back and forth roll here. It's actually instead, it's the side plates are all nods to wrestlers that have a sort of a horror theme, like The Undertaker and Bray Wyatt and stuff like that. But thank you, appreciate it, dude. Billy Gunn with a cutter right there. That's like a diamond cutter or an RKO. The Road Doggy now with the jabs, the jabs, the jabs, the jabs. Off the rope and a big right hand. Oh, and he's tagged in Dirty Dom. Oh. Zagrande says, sick, you excited for the new game? Lots of updates coming. I am. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think they ever update as much as they can. Mind you, I wouldn't even say as much as they could. There's not that much to update. There's a game. They make the game every year. There's only so much they can change. One thing I really hope they've updated, but I'm not convinced they have, is the Hell in a Cell matches. It's so limited as to what you can do outside the ring, around the ringside. You used to be able to literally wrestle normally there, and Irish whip them into the cell and all kinds. In the current games over the past few years, you just awkwardly move around. You can't wrestle and fight properly outside the cell. And I hope that's something they fix. I'm excited for the CM Punk showcase mode as well. Although I really wish they'd gotten the rights to use Jeff Hardy because obviously it's one of CM Punk's biggest rivalries was with Jeff Hardy. Might be something they add as part of DLC. They might sort of make it so that there's like additional volumes to it or something. I don't know. Oh, big clothesline to the back. Road Dogg getting some momentum here. All he seems to do, everything is jabs. Oh, went for the pump handle slam, countered by Dirty Dom. Irish whip. Zagrande says Punk showcase will be phenomenal. So hyped to play it. Also really excited for the 3 stages of hell. Yes, that should be good. And I'm excited the fact that you take the damage from one match to the next. I actually think Magnificent says 3 stages of hell looks so good. Yeah, I actually think that's why they did the Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre match. I think they knew they were bringing the 3 stages of hell back to the game, and they thought, right, we need to fit one of those in. I've got a thought for everyone though. If hypothetically it is going to be Drew versus Cody again at Mania, if it is that, what match do you think they should do? They've already done 3 stages of hell. They could do Hell in a Cell, but yeah, is that the only thing they could do to make it bigger? Locks in the sleeper into a slam. Takes off JD. Hits the Famouser, hooks the leg. JD breaks it up. Zag says, I don't mind Cody being in the main event. I just don't want it to be one-on-one. Yeah, I think a lot of people have suggested it might include Jacob Fatu as well. Dirty Dom. Oh, lands horribly. Oh, and he's busted open. Mr. Ass. Walking the ring. Oh, and splashes. A nice little indicator of what Billy Gunn advises. Drop kick to JD so that Dom cannot escape. I'm glad they put Joe Hendry in the game, although I think it's annoying they've made him a pre-order only. Do you know what, though? Randy Orton could win it. He's one that actually feels like a main eventer. Then he wouldn't need to be in the main event. Because technically you could have the women's match main events night 1. And it could then turn out that Randy Orton was the one that attacked Jacob Fatu. Like he did it for Cody. And then Cody turns against him for doing it, etc. New Age Outlaws retain their tag team titles here on Saberduel Wrestling. Well, we are going to move on to another title match. as it is now the international title, the British Bulldog versus Shawn Michaels. Okay. Saberduel Gaming Arena. Saberduel Wrestling Arena, sorry. Hello, Flair. Good morning, Your Majesty, he says. Didn't know I was royalty, but I'll take it. Gonna go with that, Shawn Michaels. We select the International Championship. So for those that don't know, the International Championship is one I made up where whoever is the champion cannot defend it against anyone from the same country. So if it is held by someone who is American, Americans can't challenge. So it always has to be an international match. So it's currently held by the British Bulldog. So this will be Britain versus America. Yeah, we've talked a lot, so I'm not going to go into detail about it too much. But we have spoken a lot here about the idea of Gunther retiring Brock. Gunther has already retired 3 people, and it has very much, I think it's killed his aura more than anything. Oh, the Bulldogs just jumped me. Well, unexpected. And now we've got a brawl outside before the match has even started. Don't think the Bulldog likes the way Shawn Michaels has behaved around the title. Don't know why. I'm just making up some storyline reason as to why maybe he's attacked me. Shawn Michaels did when Kurt Angle was the champion, did interfere, and it did seem like it was to make sure so that Kurt Angle lost the title because he couldn't challenge him for it. Elbow off the side. And of course, Michaels and the Bulldog do have history, specifically over the European Championship. Oh, brawling outside the ring. I do think Obafemi will be the one to go for after Brock at WrestleMania. He can, bear in mind, it's like, even after the Chamber, it's like 6 weeks to Mania. So there's a long time to go. So people need to have, like, sort of mini feuds. So I think Obafemi will feud with Rusev, whilst Brock Lesnar demolishes a few people. And then I think Brock will face Obafemi at WrestleMania. Whew, kicks out. Just in time, does Michaels. Counters the elbow. Leaps off. Cross body. Going up to the top turnbuckle now. Hits that signature elbow. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kick out by Bulldog. And Michaels now setting him up. Sweet chin music. And now another one. He's tuning up the band this time. Hits it. Hooks the leg, and this could be record time. Shawn Michaels has become the new international champion. Maybe his plan all along, although the Bulldogs' attempt to jump him at the start didn't help matters. It didn't seem to help the Bulldog anyway. And we have got a title change. So Grande says if they do Brock versus Oba, they cannot have Oba lose. That would be one of the biggest match fumbles of all time, which Magnificent agrees with. I think the important thing is it needs to be a feud, not like a one-off thing. If it's a one-off thing, he beats Brock and it's like, okay, he got lucky against him. That's it. I think Oba should beat Brock, but then I think Brock should beat Oba so that they then have like a tiebreaker. Or just have the match go to a no contest, like a brawl or something. As long as it's like something spectacular. Okay. So we've done... Oh. Time for the Women's Championship. Magnificent says, I believe in Saber. Zagran says, I think Oba will beat Rusev in the next 2 weeks, which catches Brock's eye, which starts a feud. Yeah, it just needs to feel big. I don't think Oba's little mini feuds with Kit Wilson's helped anything, if I'm honest. But other than that, yeah, just have him beat Rusev and go from there. Okay. This one is going to be champion versus champion. China challenging Charlotte. No, not Braun Strowman. Jeez. Charlotte Flair. For the Saberduel Wrestling Women's Championship. Zagrande says, I think it's trying to build him up to the main roster crowd. Once they like him, they'll start using him properly, hopefully. It has to work the other way around. People like you because they're using them properly. I mean, Obafemi's cool. But I will say, and this is going to be, people are going to disagree with me on this, I know that. I don't like his little walk to the ring. He does this little weird march thing with his arms and everything. And everyone enjoys, like everyone copies it and does it on TikTok. And that's swell. But it just looks kind of a bit silly to me. He's a big, massive guy, but he then looks silly doing that. I know, Magnificent. I know you're not going to like it. Brock Lesnar does his sort of stuff at the top of the ramp, and he just looks like a monster coming down, whereas Obafemi looks like a monster doing a silly walk coming down. Okay. One half of the women's tag team champions versus the women's champion. It is champion versus champion. China has the opportunity to walk out of this a double title holder. Magnificent says you're wrong, Saber, for saying that. I am not, because it's an opinion. Zagrande says, I think it's more to fit with his culture rather than his character. Same with the bead necklaces. I get it, and I totally appreciate why he's doing it. But to me, and this is, again, different cultures, so I get that. It doesn't look intimidating. It doesn't look tough. It looks silly. As a march to the ring, it almost looks like a dance type thing, which I get the idea behind it, but for me, it doesn't work personally. I still like Obafemi. I think he's badass, and I'd love to see him versus Brock. Magnus says, it's really not intimidating. Exactly. And that's what the walk should be. Unless his character isn't meant to be intimidating. But he is. His character's his nickname is the Ruler. He's meant to look like he's this sort of almighty, all-powerful, dominating badass. So when he does like a funky little march to the ring, it doesn't feel that way to me. So Andy said he should just do a slow walk, to be honest, with the spotlight following him. Yeah. I mean, I will say to him, fair play, because it's definitely helped him stand out. It's unique. And a lot of times in wrestling, standing out is what matters the most. And maybe if he like turns heel at some point, he'll change it, do like a different version of it. Guess we'll just wait and see. I mean, I will say, it looks cool. It just doesn't look dangerous. Oh, and a big kick by China. She will be well aware that Rhea Ripley, her tag team partner, won the Elimination Chamber. I love the way I'm talking about these as if they're like actual well, they are real people, but you know what I mean. Just adding the narrative to it. Thrown back. And another clothesline. And Charlotte Flair looking like she is in some trouble here. Manages to drop China. Oh, with a right hand and a neck breaker. Charlotte Flair is a multiple-time Saberduel wrestling champion. China has never held that title. Oh, picks her up for a big gorilla press. Zagrande says, yeah, I get where you're coming from. I personally think the walk is fine and suits his character, mainly because of his build. But we are all different opinions. Absolutely. And I don't actually dislike it. It's just not something, it's not one of his best features. He's got lots of other great qualities. And he is absolutely awesome in the ring. I really like his personality as well, like when he's talking and stuff, so he's got everything he needs. It's just that would be one part of it that I'm not as enamored on. But I would absolutely love to see him versus Brock. I also wish we've also got Royce Keys, the former Powerhouse Hobbs from AEW. I'm surprised we haven't seen anything more from him. Hopefully we do get something from him at WrestleMania. China now beaten down on... Oh, Charlotte Flair with the counters. What do I think's in the box? I knew the conversation was going to come to that eventually. I don't think it can be anything serious. I know people have said, oh, it could be Chris Jericho and all this. It's a big giant box that's been sent from show to show for the past month. So I don't think it's going to be anything serious like a person, or at least not a serious person. I do agree with you, Magnificent. I unfortunately think it's just going to be a promotion for 2K26. I can see it being like a comedy legend that they want to put in the game, that's in the game, comes walking out the box. Maybe like the Gobbledygooker or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think it's anyone serious. Zagrande says, I hope it isn't Danhausen. He's actually the one wrestler who it would make sense. Magnificent says, a lot of people think it's Vince. I don't know why they think that. They are wrong. I can promise you that much. They are wrong. I've not heard anyone say that, to be honest. But Charlotte's now fighting back here. Chyna makes it into the ring. And Chyna taking the corner pads off. Some shenanigans here. While the referee is fixing one corner pad. Oh! She has put Charlotte face first into the other one. And now, the women's champion in serious trouble. It definitely won't. I don't want to say definitely. I don't see them having Demon Finn come out the box. We've literally seen Finn. So it wouldn't make any sense. I understand it doesn't always have to make sense, but if it's a wrestler that they're trying to take some... Oh, roll up. 1, 2... Oh, it's a kick out. If it's a wrestler they're trying to build up in any way serious, it'll be like R-Truth or something like that. It has to be something nonsense. It's a giant box that's had a person in for like a month that hasn't eaten or drank. So you don't put anyone who you... If they put the demon in there, that means that they see the demon as like a comedy character now. So if they did that, I would be furious. Chyna, big suplex. Big elbow. Chyna picks her up. Going for the pedigree. Yeah, it will be some sort of advertisement. That's all. It could be a person, but if it is, it has to be something comedic. It can't be serious. And that's fine. Anyway, we have a new women's champion. Although it's interestingly not giving her her tag team title belt. Yeah, but Zagrande, they haven't hyped it up. It's been on each week, it's been given about 1 minute. WWE have not hyped up this box thing at all. You've seen it in a segment, which is shorter than the segments of them telling you, you know, what's going on in 2K26. It's not WWE that have hyped up what's in the box. It's the internet wrestling community. The fans have started talking about it loads. They haven't hyped it up at all. If you actually look, it's been like, what, 2 or 3 weeks of Raw and SmackDown? And it's been a 1 minute segment backstage. Nothing that the actual crowd have seen. It's not been heavily promoted on the WWE network or the WWE YouTube channel. They're not promoting it. They're not making it into a big deal. We are. It's our fault. Because we're making it into something huge. You haven't seen the box moving around or as if there's something big coming out of it. It's just there. Well, of course they're building it up to the pay-per-view. They've got to have something to make people want to buy the pay-per-view. They could open it up and it's Joe Hendry, but even that would make the NXT Championship become a bit of a joke. So I wouldn't even do that. Because we've seen him in NXT during this time. So that doesn't even make sense. Okay. Well, the next match is Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg. And this one, I am going to let you guys pick who I play as. Zagrande says, let's just have Bianca roll out the box. Well, as long as she's still skipping on her hair, I don't take her seriously anyway. So I'd be fine with her being in the box. Which is a shame, because I think she's an absolutely badass wrestler. But as long as she keeps skipping on her hair and using it as a whip, I'm not taking her seriously. So we've got one vote for Goldberg. Anyone else? I'm going to count to 10 and leave it at that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Goldberg it is. Zagrande says, we needed to beat Jade. Jade is such a boring champion due to lack of feuds. But that means she's had a lack of feuds. I don't think she's a boring champion. I think Jade is fantastic. She hasn't been used very well, I will admit that. I actually would rather see Rhea Ripley, though, versus Jade. Okay. Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg. Zagrande says, I wouldn't mind having Alexa Bliss win the Chamber personally. But it'll probably be Rhea. I'd love Alexa Bliss. I love Alexa Bliss as well. Alexa Bliss is awesome. I'm very aware that I personally believe they're going to do a big sort of multi-women tag team title ladder match at Mania, because the women's tag team division has been built really well around a bunch of different tag teams, and I reckon they could probably fit like 4 of them in a ladder match for the tag team titles. So if Rhea wins the Chamber, Rhea and Io can't be in that match. If Alexa wins it, Alexa and Charlotte can't be in that match. So if either of them win it, that's one of those teams taken out. The other obvious one is Tiffany Stratton, but Tiffany and Jade already did a feud, but I suppose then they could think we're going to build on that feud, because it's one of the few feuds that Jade has had. So they might want to revisit that. So I think Tiffany could be a genuine possibility as well. Zagrande says we need another run like the main Raw women's title run. That title run was amazing. And that match would go great. It would. But the women's tag team division has given us some really good matches recently. And it's put wrestlers that were getting a little bit stagnant in the main event it's given them like a place, like something different to do. Different character work, different rivalries. It's brought up a lot of like people that weren't getting opportunities too. Plus, you've now got both of the Bellas. So you could have the Bella twins in there as well. So, and that would bring some sort of legend star. So, I think that is one of the matches for Mania. So I think if you could have Rhea and Io, is Io Sky in it? I think she is. And if her or Rio cost each other, you could then have them take each other. Like they have communication issues going into the tag team title defense next week, which I think they've got. And then boom, they have a feud at WrestleMania. Bear in mind, Rhea Ripley has never beaten Io Sky. Oh, as Io isn't in the chamber. Okay, fair enough. Right, we have a Suplex City champ before this match even starts. Oh, as for the clothesline, dodged. These two big guys. Yeah, I was surprised Charlotte didn't make it in there. Which does make me think that Alexa Bliss isn't going to win it either. Because I think they'll be in that ladder match. But, who knows? Big clothesline takes Brock over the top. Might actually say, right now, whoever wins this will be the next challenger to the Saberduel Wrestling Champion. Whoever that is after the match between Stone Cold and The Rock. Brock Lesnar going for the suplex. Zagrande says, anyway, I'm going to head out now. Dropped a sub. Thanks for the good content, mate. Dude, thank you very much. I appreciate your subscription, and I appreciate you being here. It was lovely chatting to you, mate. Swing by again anytime. I'll always be happy to chat wrestling and stuff with you. You take it easy, mate, and thanks for being here. Brock Lesnar yanking on the head there. Go big. Switches it round. This is a chain wrestling match we were not expecting. Takes it into a headlock. And now into an armbar. Takes it down again. Goldberg takes Brock Lesnar down. Oh, misses the shoulder tackle, and now Brock Lesnar grabbing. Maybe now this is where this turns into a fight. I'm surprised the amount of technical wrestling in this. Oh, now Brock Lesnar rolls him up. Goldberg with a switch. Oh. Oh, went for it. Oh my word, he went straight in. Straight into the jackknife. 1, 2, no way. Oh, kicks out. Magnificent says, how did you get Brock? He was part of a DLC. Although you only get him in like his jeans and t-shirt, so you have to edit him. I believe Brock Lesnar kicked out there. Towards the ropes. can't remember which DLC it was. I can't remember. I know there was a separate one that was for Goldberg and Nikki Bella were in. I can't remember which one had Brock in. Oh my word, suplex off the table! And the elbow. Yeah, so you get a version of him. It's like he comes out in the cowboy hat and the t-shirts and the jeans. Magnificent says, I've been playing a lot of Abyss. Good. He deserves it. Abyss is awesome. I'm very glad as well Abyss has been confirmed as being in the next game. I wasn't sure if they were going to put him in the next game or not. Spear outside the ring. Oh yeah, chef's kiss. That'll be awesome. Is it Janice, as he calls it? Oh my. Spear! Through the table from a body slam. And Brock Lesnar has to be officially just destroyed. And that means Goldberg is coming. Let me have a little look on Google, see if I can figure out where it was. So, how do you get... Ah, that's right. It was part of the Farewell Tour DLC. It was the Farewell one, yeah. It's where you also get Ron Cena. Which was ridiculous. But I loved it. Because it was the outfit he came out in and attacked John Cena after the end of SummerSlam. Okay. Whew. What have we got left? Well, we've got the Women's Chamber and the World Title match, but we've still also got the Halloween Havoc title. So, let's do that first. Then we can decide whether we finish with the Men's Chamber or the World Title match. No, let's just make it. No holds barred. Just tweak some of the weapons a little bit. Hockey stick, bit boring. Let's throw a ladder in there. Kendo stick. Let's swap that from a barbed wire baseball bat. Okay. So we are looking for one Damian Priest. And we're going to add a little bit of Judgment Day in his corner. Ooh. Let's see, where's Liv? Put Liv there as well. And this is for the Halloween Havoc Championship. If anyone's got a preference as to which match they would like to see next, either because they need to get off before the end, or because they think one of them deserves to be in the main event, which one would you like to see next? The Elimination Chamber, the Men's Elimination Chamber, or the Saberduel Wrestling Championship match between Stone Cold and The Rock? If no one's got any preference, it's fine. Don't say. And I'll just pick at random based on how I feel after this. And Damian Priest has rejoined the Judgment Day here. And now they are a little bit more dominant than ever before. Interestingly enough, there's even been some subtle nods to the Judgment Day working with the Bloodline, which has been an interesting one. Doesn't seem to be any nailed-down plans for this guy at WrestleMania either, by the way. Well, the Halloween Havoc champion, the monster of all monsters. Even if there is footage on the internet of him dressed up as Wonder Woman for a fancy dress costume. I love how in the game as well, they've changed his tattoo that used to have like the Superman logo in the middle, and they've swapped the S for a B so that it's Braun instead. I don't know if he actually had that changed in real life as well. Okay. So the Halloween Havoc title is always defended in some sort of hardcore, extreme style rules. Generally, it is usually between wrestlers or characters that have some sort of horror theme to them, which both of these guys fit to a degree. Although it's not exclusive, it was also held by Bret the Hitman Hart. Although I suppose he has a skull on his clothes. That's about as far as that one gets. Okay. No disqualifications, so any interference from the Judgment Day, they can still, I think, still can be ejected from the ring. But, it's, if they choose to throw weapons in the ring and stuff. Damian Priest is not going to get disqualified, or the referee won't take away the weapons. It was a powerful move by Damian Priest there. There is no physical way he could do that. That's just not an option. Of course, the Monster Abyss was the former Halloween Havoc champion. It was Braun Strowman that defeated him for that. And Damian Priest taking the... Whoa! That would have looked really cool had it actually hit him. But it did not. Oh. And now Braun Strowman picks up. Oh, Damian Priest, and drops him spine first. While they've been fighting outside. Oh! Dirty Dom took the turnbuckle pad off that top corner. Oh. Oh, but it's just been driven into Damian Priest's face as well. Now he counters. Oh, counters the counter with his own counter. Into the knee. Damian Priest with a big power move here. Power bombs, and now they can attack. The Judgment Day with outside interference there. Is that going to be enough for Damian Priest to win the title? It is, in a shockingly decisive fashion. Damian Priest is now the Halloween Havoc champion, which means the Judgment Day has gold once again. And that got a 1 star. And I think that was complimentary. Okay, well, as there have been no comments, I will go with the Elimination Chamber and do the title match last. Do. So we have Triple H in the match. We have CM Punk in the match. Bear in mind their rivalry. Let's see, who else was there? Hulk Hogan. We will throw in Hollywood Hogan. NWO colours being represented, which is an interesting one. Then Finn Balor representing the Judgment Day. and Jey Uso. And lastly, your best friend and mine, the Monster Abyss. And again, the winner of this will challenge for the world title at YouTube Mania. The men's world title, that is. Muppet Feature says, Abyss! Yeah, that's how AJ Styles responded when he saw Abyss in the air. When he came out in Abyss attire during his farewell speech thing. Apparently 8 people watching currently, which is fantastic. Apologise, by the way, if sound cuts in and out a little bit. For whatever reason, and I have no idea, the actual cable that connects my headset to my pad just randomly disappeared a couple of weeks ago. So I've got one from my other. But it's not the right one, as you may have noticed. So I occasionally keep... So as every time I move, I'm risking it. Well, going into this, CM Punk and Triple H have been feuding heavily. They are the only two people that were automatically given a spot in this chamber because it was decided there was no better place for them to settle it. In fact, I will say it one way or another. Whether they come into contact in this or not, they can take their rivalry into the chamber, but it is left behind. CM Punk giving Jey Uso the cold eye there as he steps into the chamber. Triple H, the man who defended his world title in the first 2, if not 3 Elimination Chambers. In the first one in Survivor Series, he lost his world title to Shawn Michaels. In the second one, the following SummerSlam, he successfully defended it, last beating Goldberg. And I believe the next one was New Year's Revolution, which I think Batista won. I'll have to go back to that one. I haven't seen that one in a while. Former partner and ally of Triple H, China, earlier tonight winning the world title. Still a good friend of his, Shawn Michaels, won the international title. And of course, his former DX partners, New Age Outlaws, are still the tag team champions. A little bit of lifeblood of D-Generation X still doing well. The monster will be caged. The Monster Abyss is going to start the Elimination Chamber locked in that cell. Whether that makes it safer or just makes him more dangerous when he gets out is up for debate. I really wish they'd given the chain as a weapon as well. I still hold out hope that one day they will have Abyss feature in a match. Even if it's just like a Legends Battle Royal. If they do the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal from a WrestleMania on like the SmackDown before or something, just put Abyss in it. Even if he just gets eliminated in like a minute. Just so he's technically had a WWE match. I'd love that so much. Which means that our first two combatants, wrestlers, either way, are clear. The Judgment Day's Finn Balor is the first of the two of them. And Finn Balor will want to stamp his card to YouTube Mania. Of course, this week at Elimination Chamber on Saturday, he's got a title match against one of the other combatants in this, CM Punk, in real life. How that goes, we will see. I do actually think Finn Balor could end up winning it by disqualification. I don't think CM Punk's going to lose the title. But I can imagine, like, they go to go, like, the Judgment Day go to come down to the ring to help, quote unquote, help him. And he gets in the way to stop them attacking, and they attack him. Because I do believe we're leading to a Finn Balor versus Dirty Dom match. And the other starting entrant, representing the NWO colours once again, it is Hollywood Hogan. Bit of an NWO versus Judgment Day start to this match. Hollywood Hogan versus The Rock. Hollywood Hogan versus Stone Cold. Either of those would be options for YouTube Mania. But can Hogan run the gauntlet? That would be one hell of a run. Okay. Same as last time, I start in the cage. I start in the pod, sorry. As Finn attacks Hogan. A lot of history between the people in this as well. People might not realize this, but the Monster Abyss actually has history with Hulk Hogan from Hogan's time back in TNA. In fact, at one point, Abyss was part of the Immortal faction. He was actually the herald of the Immortal faction. Triple H, of course, has a history with Hulk Hogan, back from Hulk Hogan's return. And a lot of history with CM Punk. Next in, it's Abyss. And if there's a match type that suits Abyss, it's something like this. And he's going straight for Hogan. Picks him up like a reverse slam. That was awesome. Finn Balor going after the Munster, targeting them. Oh, now Abyss going after Finn Balor. He's dominating this match as the Munster Abyss. Hogan trying to take him down. We've got our next entrant coming in soon. We see the countdown there. With everyone still in the mix. It is CM Punk. Now the two men who are fighting in real life on Saturday going at it at the bottom of our screen. Whilst Hulk Hogan and the Munster Abyss going at it on the right-hand side now. Hogan going for the pin. And do not see it being very likely he's going to pin Abyss that quickly. The only one in this match currently who's taken much damage is Finn Balor. Now, Hollywood Hogan is maybe taking the most. Oof! Abyss dumps him out of the out onto the floor outside. Oh, the big boost by Abyss. Black hole slam on the outside. Abyss could have Hogan pinned. Referee out of position. 1, 2. Oh, Hogan kicks out. If the referee had been nearer. Meanwhile, Abyss climbing the cage. That is insane and unlikely. And now Hogan's climbing the cage. And now I'm questioning reality. Oh, Hogan with the splash onto Abyss. Hogan and Abyss are basically having one of the best matches. I'm actually going to have to think about whether they should have a feud on Saberduel Wrestling. Oh, CM Punk went for the splash on Abyss, who moved out the way. Hogan. Where is Hogan going? He's had a change of heart, and now it's time for Triple H. I am in the game, if you'll pardon the expression. Oh, and straight into the cell. Well, everyone is in the fight now. Nobody has been eliminated. Triple H just about making the kick out. Counter. Hogan going for the pin on Abyss. And he gets the win. Well, he gets the pin. Abyss is eliminated. Now, of course, here it is. CM Punk targeting Triple H. This rivalry of theirs. As Hogan. Oh, Hogan going for the pin over Jey Uso. Triple H trying to escape CM Punk, and Finn Balor's the one that's coming after him. And now Triple H is stuck with CM Punk and Finn Balor, who seem to be double teaming him, and by that I mean me. Oh, I'm going to get hit by a ghost of sleep. No, I'm not encountering it. And I got hit by Finn Balor instead. Oh, and why? It didn't actually, it sort of stalled. It didn't let me go for me. I was going for a roll-up, but it didn't let it happen. That's annoying. Oh, Triple H survives. Finn Balor went for that dive. And now, pedigree to Finn Balor. Hits. And Triple H going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Finn Balor is eliminated. Jey Uso. It's Bloodline versus NWO in the ring. It's a splash. And neither of them. Each comes in. Oh, Hogan's kicked out now. Big neck breaker. Triple H needs to put Hogan away. And he does, and now it's CM Punk and Jey Uso. CM Punk hits the knee. Bulldog to Jey Uso. CM Punk gonna go for... Oh, with a big kick. And Triple H waiting out the way. Looking to carefully wait to see if one of these can put the other one away. Super kick by Jey Uso. CM Punk kicks out. Super kick. Jey Uso has CM Punk down. Oh, Triple H attacks Jey Uso, meaning CM Punk now has a chance. And Triple H actually helped CM Punk there with his own agenda, I am sure. I'm very sure, because I am me. And CM Punk is clearly coming after me now. Don't like it when he does that. Oh, he's going for the GTS. Hits it. CM Punk with the win. Triple H hits the knee. And now Triple H, who had clearly been waiting for the right time to strike. Neck breaker. Choking him out now. We're already on a 5-star match here, apparently. Oh, CM Punk with the counter. Throws Triple H into the corner. And Backbreaker onto the arm. Triple H going for the pin. Hooks the leg. His feet are on the ropes. 1, 2. Oh, it's a kick out. CM Punk looked furious about that. Not that he could do anything about it. It's a Elimination Chamber. There's no rules. CM Punk with the counter. Triple H with the counter. CM Punk with the counter. Triple H dodges. Body shot. Big knee shot. CM Punk, who is bleeding. And Triple H now. Oh, he went for the pedigree. It was countered, and now he's escaped it. Slam. CM Punk has Triple H dazed. Counter by Triple H. Elbow to the head. Quick roll up by Triple H. Referee, get in position. 1, 2, 3. And Triple H is going to YouTube Mania. After finally settling the score with CM Punk as well. Triple H and Rhea Ripley are the Elimination Chamber winners. Well, we've got one last match to do. The Saberduel Wrestling Championship. Magnificent says, all right, I'm going to head out. Going to go see Scream 7. If you're still live or not live, I wish to say goodnight. Well, I am still live. But good night and enjoy your film, mate. I hope you have a great night, dude. Okay. This one is for the Saberduel Wrestling Championship. Stone Cold Steve Austin won the Royal Rumble special we did to earn this title shot. Triple H has earned the YouTube Mania title shot, and Goldberg has earned the next title shot. So whoever wins this, be it Austin or The Rock, has got a future that reads Goldberg, Triple H. Not an easy run. For The Rock, he is looking at Stone Cold Steve Austin, Goldberg, and Triple H as his future. That right there is not a pleasant future. Stone Cold Steve Austin has never held a title in Saberduel Wrestling or its predecessor, the YouTube Mania Championships. But this will be his opportunity. This is the most badass entrance in the game. The flames arise in the shape of the Brahma Bull. And out steps the Saberduel Wrestling Champion. And this is unexpected. Because by his side, Roman Reigns. And what's especially interesting in this is they are both wearing the Ula Fala. That right there could be one of your hints towards where things are going for YouTube Mania. But what it is definitely telling you is Roman Reigns and The Rock, for whatever reason, are back on the same page. And I do not like what that potentially means for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, here we are, main event time, Saberduel Wrestling title on the line. Stone Cold Steve Austin is challenging the final boss, the great one, the People's Champion, the Brahma Bull, the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, and seemingly now one of the two tribal chiefs. Stone Cold Steve Austin threw his arm in the air and went, ah! But I don't think he can be quite as confident now. We have seen 3 title changes tonight. Shawn Michaels, Chyna, and Damian Priest all becoming champions. Maybe we'll see one more. Oh, and a big right hand to start. One from Austin, one from The Rock. Perfect way to start this fight. With them both going toe to toe. Oh, and The Rock with that. Goes for the clothesline. Gesturing towards his head. A little bit of showmanship by the People's Champion. They quickly lock up. The Rock throws Austin back. Goes for the clothesline. Takes him down. Rock driving Austin back into the corner. And a cheap shot. Because of course he took a cheap shot. Rock again with a clothesline. Oh, he went to run against the ropes. And Stone Cold Steve Austin followed him through with a face buster, and now a power bomb on The Rock. I think I've ever seen Stone Cold do a power bomb. Austin now with the stomp. Rock countering it. Oh, and a big clothesline. Drops Austin down. Austin straight back up into the grapple. Has The Rock over his shoulder. Straight against the ropes. Stone Cold now starting to build some momentum. Targeting the Great One. Stomping a mud hole right through him. And he is just gesturing The Rock up. Oh, and The Rock with a low blow there. The Rock picks up Austin. Oh, and a big right hand, and again striking him. Oh, Austin with the boot. The Rock throws him to the outside. And now The Rock trying to escape out the ring. Pulls Austin through to the outside here. Oh, and a big bulldog by Stone Cold. Where is Austin going? Oh, double axe handle to the back of The Rock's neck. Pummeling The Rock down outside the ring. The Rock would happily take a count out. His own double axe handle. The Rock will take a count out, loss, because he'll keep the title. Spinebuster on the outside. The Rock throws Austin against the table. Oh, man, went for the rock bottom on the outside instead. Stone Cold Stunner through the table. That came out of nowhere. And The Rock is out cold. Managers just in the nick of time, and Roman Reigns with a distraction there. Got onto the side and distracted Austin. And The Rock suddenly dazed in this one. He's the one who had the advantage before. As Austin going to the second turnbuckle. Boot. Counter. The Rock turns this into a power bomb of his own. Oh my word, to the outside. Right down next to by Roman Reigns. And I don't want people to get the wrong idea. If it looks like I'm trying to get Roman Reigns to interfere on my behalf, I am. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pile driver by Austin. Clothesline by The Rock. The referee has seen one of the exposed turnbuckles. He has not seen the other one. And Austin bounced right onto it. The Rock hits the elbow. Throws Austin towards Roman. Roman literally dodging him like the plague. Seriously, dude. You're in my corner for a reason, you know. What the hell happened there? That was some glitch-tastic stuff there. Clothesline. Austin comes in just in time, gets hit by the DDT. And rock bottom. Hooks the leg. Where's the ref? I had him down for about 5 minutes there. The referee... Oh my word, he was fixing the turnbuckle pads. I've just thought. Oh, my own shenanigans have come back to haunt me. The Rock. Oh, counter by Austin. Counter. Boots back. Oh, clothesline. And as Austin comes in to pummel me. Oh, possum pin. Roll him up. Referee. 1, 2, 3. Yes! And The Rock, with shenanigans aplenty, retains the title. And still. Oh! Well, he dropped the title. And now he's picked it up. It's going outside. And he's using it to beat down Stone Cold. And it would appear that bloodline dominance is set to continue. Well, guys and girls, that is going to be the end of the stream. So, let me quickly jump back into the stream so I can say thank you to everybody who's been here. Thank you to Hardly Quinn, to Nathan A. Manning, to Muppet Features, to Magnificent Logo. Also to Zagrande Zane. For whatever reason, yours aren't showing in the XP, but thank you very much for being here too. And of course, thank you to everyone who was in the earlier stream as well. That is also very much appreciated. I may fit a stream in tomorrow, but I'm not sure. It will just depend. And if I do, it will not be wrestling. It will not be wrestling tomorrow. As I've done 2 wrestling streams tonight, I need a breather from the wrestling ones. I hope everyone enjoys Elimination Chamber on Saturday, and I will speak to you all after it, and we can discuss our thoughts and feelings on that. Until next time, if you are trying to get some nice, peaceful sleep tonight, I did actually today drop a Zelda ASMR sort of sleep sounds video, which is sort of like being in a woods with like insects and birds and stuff. It's a random one I made. So feel free to go and check that out. And that's it, guys. Until next time, take the high ground.